Hello guys, so today we will continue learning macros. So now we will learn about different types of macros. So first we have regular macros. So these macros we can use to perform some actions that can be undone. So these actions cannot be submitted or sent or saved. So by that I mean that we can undo these actions. So these are safe for us. And for example, a macro that inserts an email template but doesn't send an email is a regular macro. So this is an example of this macro, and I think the definition of regular macro is now clear. So now let's solve this practice scenario. And in this scenario we have some service reps that needed to send some notifications in case of case escalation. What I mean by case escalation is that the customers sometimes escalate case because they think that their problem, request or issue cannot be solved at the current level, so they reach out to the managers of service reps. So that's why they escalate the case, and they escalate the case by changing this status field to escalated. So this is how the customers escalate the case. And when this condition meets, the service reps are required to send some notifications to these persons, and it depends on the case priority. So there are total 9 emails that they required to remember, and so every time their customers escalates the case, they need to notify these persons, and it is hard to remember these emails. So that is why we are creating this macro to help them to auto-populate these emails in CC field, so they do not require to remember them. So first we do not have the email action here, so we need to put the email action here. To do so, we go to the setup, and first we need to enable email to case. So we will write email, then dash, then we need to click here and continue. Now you need to click here, edit, and then you need to click here. So I already have it enabled, so let's save it. And then after that you need to go to object manager and then search for case. So now we need to click on this object, and in case you need to go here, case page layouts, and then you need to edit this case layout. And after editing, you need to click here, mobile and lightning actions. Now you need to drag this second email action to here. Now just click on quick save and do an empty cache and hard reload, Ctrl Shift R, to see if it comes here, and if it will not come, then we will try with this one. Now we can see our email action is here. Now when we click here, we will get an option to send an email. So Now currently we do not have anyone on CC automatically populated. Uh, when we change it to escalated, then we do not see any CC email here. So we need to create a macro. So in order to create a macro, we need to click here and then click on this create button, and we will write email cc fill. We can use any email, and we need to apply this macro on case. So just click on save, and now we need to add some instructions that will auto populate these mails into CC field. Now we will click on edit instructions. Now it will open macro builder. So now it's loading. Now here we have the macro builder and the page is loading. We have these two buttons, and add instruction and add logic. So if we click here add instruction, we need to select what needed to be clicked on the screen, and also we can add some logics, and logic can be some condition that we need to check. So first we need to add a logic. We need to check if the status of this case is escalated or not. Now we will click on this button add logic. So first we will check if the status of this case is escalated or not. We will now click on this add condition, and then we will select the status equals operator equals, and then value as escalated. Now it's done. Now we will check another condition, if priority is low or not. Now here is priority and low operator equals. Now our first condition is ready. Now in the case of when the priority is low and case is escalated, we need to put these three emails here in CC. So we will click on this instruction, add instruction. Now we will click here. So it is already selected. Now we will click here, and then we will replace. We do not have to replace the existing text. We will insert after existing text, and we will copy and paste all the address that are here into there. Control C and Control V. And that is it for this condition. Now we need to add else if condition. To add else if condition, we will click here, add else if. All conditions are met. We need to select this one, and when all the conditions will met, this action will execute. And after that we need to add the same condition if status equals escalated. Click done and add more condition. If priority equals medium, click done, add instruction. Now we need to select this region, and then again we need to select this. Now we need to paste these emails there. Now it's pasted. Now similarly we need to add one more condition, so we will click here. Now we need to click here, add else if and add condition status equals escalated. Click done, and now add another condition, priority equals high. Click done, add instruction, click on this email region and then click here, and now let's add the CC emails. Now we need to insert after existing text. We will do that, and here also insert after existing text. Now we have built our logic. Now we will click on the save button. Now it's saved. Let's go back. Click here cancel, and we'll do a empty cache and hard reload. Control Shift A. Now we see our logic and it's written clearly here, and we will check if everything is correct. Now everything is correct. Now it's time to run this macro on this case. So now our customers just now have accelerated this case, and I'm a service rep and I want to send an email to my manager. And in CC field I do not remember to which people I need to add, so I will click on this macro button and email CC fill. I will click on this run button. Now we will evaluate the conditions, and now we click here done. Now let's minimize this, and now we got these three CC mails here. Now again I will check if there is anything that needed to be removed. So I think there is no need to notify test3 at the rate learn.com. We will cut it. Now it's good. Now we can send the mail. Since I do not have verified my email address, currently I'm not able to send, but this is how it works. So here we can have a lot of complex logic of notification that we can implement in our macro. So this is it for this video, guys. So I think the regular macro is clear to you guys. So the main logic is that we can undo uh, all our regular macros, so it do not cause any submit, sent or saved type of actions. So this is it for now, and in the next video we will learn about irreversible macros. Till then, bye bye.